I'm Shelby Bonney, and I'm the host of the Technology for Obama Innovator Series. And we're here today with Jon Bischke, who is the founder of Entelo, founder of, well, serial entrepreneur, founder of a bunch of things, and I think one of the real kind of lights in the entrepreneur circles. So, Jon, we talked a little bit about kind of some of your background and on innovation. I want to just see if you have any kind of particular pearls of wisdom. I mean, you started a bunch of companies, seen a bunch of cycles. Any particular advice you'd give to someone kind of in similar shoes just starting?
Yeah, I think there's a few things when I speak to younger groups of entrepreneurs or people that are aspiring entrepreneurs that I try to relay. The first is try to take as much risk as you can as early in your life as you can. It doesn't get easier as you get older and you have a family and a mortgage and things like that. And sometimes the opportunity costs when you're 22 years old to starting a company seem very significant. Your friends are out making a lot of money, but really at that point in time,
and how old were you when you started your first
I was 22.
company?
Yeah, I started right
just
out of
coming
school,
out of college.
Just coming out of college, and I was either going to be an investment banker or a lawyer, and ran into a guy one night at a bookstore who I'd gone to high school with who said, "We're starting a company," and I said, "That sounds like
sign me up.
I'm in." And so there really wasn't a question of risk because I was so young. I really didn't know what I was doing. But I think that was important for me because it just allowed me to experience entrepreneurship at an early age. I think another thing is, going back to the notion of surrounding yourself with good people, is to try to build a strong network around you. And this can be a mentor network, but it can also be a network of peers. I've been supported by a lot of other entrepreneurs where if I'm going through an issue, I can pick up the phone and call them.
And how did you find them? How did that group materialize?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I think initially a lot of it happened because I put together groups of people. And so I started in Los Angeles when I was in business school, putting together a breakfast group for entrepreneurs. A couple years after that, I started a group that actually meets on a regular basis for dinners and weekends. And it's all about fostering entrepreneurship and innovation. And so by hosting the events, of course, I get to know a lot of people. And so it was both something that I put a lot of time into, but I got way more back in return.
And did you go in kind of proactively thinking, I'm doing this as a networking thing, or was it something you're like, I do it just to learn, or it'll be fun, or I need advice?
Yeah, I've always had a sense that when you connect people, good things happen. And I think that's good things happen for the people that you're connecting, but good things happen for you. The good things that happen for you are not always immediately recognizable, but the good things that happen for other people are. And so for me personally, when I'm able to connect two people, and then I find out later that led to a job opportunity or an investment or a business deal.
Well, I hope marriage at some point. I mean, I hope
I haven't yet, but my wife's actually connected a few people, so we share that gene in the family. But we were actually set up on a blind date.
So myself and my wife were as well.
There you go. Yep. So that's one of the kind of the tenets for me that I believe strongly in, is it's just that you really, if you work to connect people, if you work to help make good things happen, good things will happen in return.
That's great. Well, that's great advice, and I appreciate it. So thank you.